Call this meeting of the Board of Works to order, August the 12th, 2026. We have the minutes from the last Board of Works meeting. Look this over, see if there needs to be any additions or corrections. I would make a motion that we approve the minutes as presented.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Alright, minutes are approved. So we can start looking at the claims.
Got a big stack here for you.
Oh boy.
This is the first.
Yeah, first one of the
First
month, so
August,
go
yeah,
figure.
first August. All right. Only two this month,
Yeah.
13th and the 27th. Okay.
I didn't know there was even any locksmiths still around.
Yep. They were on it too, they came right over.
That's good.
Yes.
I don't think there's anything unusual in there. Sorry, what?
The security camera.
I don't know.
Well, I said they removed security camera on that post at 8th and Main.
Oh, yeah, that we were trying that.
Oh, you were just, that
Yeah,
was just,
yeah, I
okay,
think they gave us one to test
gotcha.
at that intersection.
I thought it was gonna be permanent.
No, I think it was just a trial.
I think it's a good spot for one.
Seeing that Temple and Temple reminds me, we did the final walkthrough this week. And there's several things we're gonna come back and make some adjustments on a couple of the alleyways and on several manholes. They're gonna do a little more work on it.
That's good.
They did a better job this time than they did when they did 8th Street.
Yes. But of course, they have different owners now.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They do.
and what they did last year too, they got the bid last year, and it was really, they did a good job into it.
That makes a big difference. So is the pool done for the year? Just parties?
Yes. Just parties. Had a really good season though. The attendance was really, really good.
Yeah.
And we had very few rain days that were complete washout. I mean, it was a lot. Our attendance was way up.
What's all the question marks?
They didn't have a purchase order on that, so I was just making myself a note to
Oh,
let them know.
purchase order.
Yeah,
okay.
they're supposed to get approval before they spend over $500 in some of those. I just was putting it on there so I could let them know to continue to do that.
Yeah, I can only think of like 2, maybe 3 days
Yeah,
where they
I,
had to close.
I think it was 3, which was crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
the weather would either come in after or before,
Right.
and, even on the days that it was cold or cloudy, it didn't seem to mind.
Right.
They did not care, so, it was busy, which was good, that's what we want.
Yeah, no,
And I had told Dawn, I told you guys or not, so when we bought, in 24, we bought lounge chairs for the pool and decided to rent them.
Mhm.
Because the previous chairs we had, you know, they left them out all the time and they were getting broken and, you know, you have a bunch of kids sitting on them and things like that, so we went a different route and had a small little rental fee for adults only to use, so that if you came with your kids, you could be guaranteed a
Right.
seat, so it
Yeah,
was kind of
yeah.
nice treat, or you could bring in your own chair, it didn't matter. And so so that was in 24, at the end of the season this year, we had recouped our money on
Oh, wow.
the initial investment of all the chairs. So that was good, I mean, considering it's only, I think, $3 to,
Well, I was
have a
gonna
chair for
ask
the
how
day.
much it was.
yeah, it's $3, so you get a nice adjustable lounge chair for the day.
Yeah,
And, yeah, so that was good, it worked out really well, and the
Yeah.
chairs have lasted a lot longer, than they had before, so that's good.
Yeah, that was pretty quick payback.
Yeah, I
really.
was surprised when I started doing the calculations. We were hoping, you know, it would be within like 4 or 5 years, but 3 is great. And those are the engineering fees for the paving project and all the
Yeah.
work that went into it, so.
everybody's got a hand in it, don't they?
Yeah, it takes a lot of, paving it seems fairly straightforward, but it's really not.
It's
You
not.
have to look at everything else around there. And that's past due, we did not get a copy of it, so, we let them know that it was delayed and we just received the invoice for it, so.
I knew that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot in there.
Yeah. Most of these are repeats, but
Yeah, yeah.
this stuff you have to do every month.
Yep. And with our new system, so you can see that one's marked not scanned, that file is
Yeah.
not been scanned, but all the others, when we get them and put them in, we scan the copies of them, attach them to the check information on our new system, so we do not have to keep so much paper.
Oh, yeah.
Boxes and boxes and boxes of paper, so that's really nice to,
You know, the mosquito spray,
uh-huh,
you know, that they do every week.
Yeah.
I'm shocked by that number there, though. Is that,
it's expensive,
I know they do it,
yeah,
but then
Yeah.
again, you know, I had no clue it was
yes,
that amount.
yeah, it's expensive.
I think doing that survey opened my eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Too much.
There's a lot to it.
You just never know.
Well, I mean.
You understand.
Yes,
Everything,
yes.
you know,
Well,
comes through.
But and then they change it, so, you know, we do our best to review everything and get the best pricing and quotes and all that, so we are good financial managers of the city's money. And then we have to just keep all this document, so, everything, we have to keep everything. Communication, notes, records. It's a lot. On that one this past year, I asked them to change that and put it to the clerk's office, so we don't misplace it, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not real, these two here, I'm a little bit puzzled by what that even is.
Those are the engineering fees for our paving project and some other stuff that we have going on with the engineers.
Okay.
They take
So
care
there's
of our
another one here.
water, they're helping with some, we have a response for some correspondence to IDEM that they've been working on, they've been helping us with our water loss audit. The engineering for the road paving, so there's a lot happening,
They're doing several projects.
yeah, all at the same time.
No, I just, saw all these different
Yes,
names
yeah.
here and,
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice to be the senior engineer.
Yeah. Yeah, he gets the big bucks.
He gets a good hourly rate.
Oh, the cemetery, okay.
I'm gonna put that one aside, cause he wants to pick that up, so we don't forget. Save this a stamp.
I went up there yesterday, the post office, so I'm here to buy my monthly stamp.
Yeah, exactly. We go through a few more than that, so
Yeah.
if we can save one, we're gonna do it.
Hmm.
Well, sometimes it takes so long to get things delivered, you know, if you're a small business owner, that's probably
Right.
beneficial to just pick it up.
Oh, I know they work hard on that cemetery.
They do, they're very efficient.
I mean, it's an all-day thing.
Yeah.
I mean, 7, 8 o'clock sometimes. Finishing up.
Yeah, when you have a bigger crew, then you can get it all done in one day.
Yeah.
And then he was gonna drop off another bid, I don't know if he dropped it off at your office or not.
Don't think so.
Okay, so for next year, he's working ahead, so. If he has something to go and bring it in, start that review process.
summary of that stack is
Yes,
right
yeah,
there.
yep.
Mhm.
I just have to make sure we have every receipt that corresponds with each item, where it's from, or what department it's from, so.
It's a lot of sorting.
It is,
Yeah.
it is.
Almost still pretty good bringing in receipts.
Yeah.
I mean, do they wait?
Sometimes.
2-3 days?
Sometimes, we
Yeah.
have some that struggle with that.
I'll make the motion that we approve the claims as presented.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Claims are approved.
Okay, I'll pass around, hopefully we can give you that, it's on the back page, it's got stapled, I think, a little wonky. That's the register, and then the signature page is all the way at the back. Now we'll start passing around the payroll, to look at. I think that's every check on the register, their day
Right.
from the last Board of Works meeting, so that would include payroll, but they also want us to do it separately, so we kind of double approve it.
You're right, I see. it.
Yeah, yeah. So if that's what they wanna see, that's what we'll do.
So are they done with the audit?
They're just working remotely today, it probably won't be till the end of the month before they're finished. They started on, verifying, receipts and disbursements. And they kind of pull a sample of those and just verify.
Yeah.
Have to go back and,
Had no idea. Okay.
oh yeah, it's going faster than it did last time, so that's good. But yeah, they want, they want me to find an ordinance from 2006, to verify a bond, a bond issuance originally. And then it was refinanced, and so we've gotten part of it done, but they wanna see the original one, so I've gotta, that's my job tomorrow, is to track down this paperwork from 2006 to verify that, we did this, this, and this, and, so yeah, and then they'll make, suggestions as they're going, so
Yeah.
I keep Dawn in the loop, and, or if it's something that we can change now, then we're gonna go ahead and preemptively tweak a few things, so that by the time the audit's finished and they do our final review, we'll see how we've already put that in place, we've already done this. So they've been very helpful, answering a lot of questions and tons of good information, but it keeps us busy.
When I look at this here, it says from 8/12.
Because it won't let me just run it for one day, I have to give a couple of days for the report, so if I run it for today,
Oh,
so I only do the payroll, but it makes me backdate it
all right.
and take a couple of days to get the report, to generate and populate information. So payroll is just today, but when I do the report, it asks for a range, so I give it a range. So yeah,
Now, everybody is hourly rate, correct?
no,
Oh, is that right?
yeah, the mayor, myself are salaried, the department heads are salaried,
Okay, that's why
Yeah,
yours
yeah.
doesn't show the,
yes,
hours
Yeah.
and all that. And same with the mayor.
so yeah, the mayor and I do not get to clock out.
So you get paid whether you're here 30 minutes or 10
yeah,
hours.
Exactly, the same, so, yeah. But, part of the audit, they were asking about, like a bond that we're gonna be paid off in February, but like we didn't have one board active, and we had this board active but not the other one, and so she was like, well, we're probably gonna have to note that, but it's gonna fall off before you have the next audit, so you really shouldn't change anything because even though we still have to tell you that you've missed a step, you know, and everything's been paid and all that, but it was just, that's just what they have to see. So it's a very in-depth, the information that they want, and that's good, that's what we want,
Right.
and, so it'll be ongoing.
Trying to do it by the book.
Yes, exactly.
You gotta do that.
Yeah.
Want to make a motion on the payroll?
I'll second that motion, that we approve that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Right. So we do not have any regular utility adjustments today. I do have this one, this person is deceased, so I just need permission to adjust that one off. Give me the okay for that. Thank you. I forgot to mark you guys sign this one. Which I had.
Now I'll make a motion that we go ahead and give Vicky permission to write this utility off.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. And then insurance quotes, do you wanna talk about those, or,
Take a look.
we'll pass these around, so we had 3 different quotes that came back, on the liability insurance for the city. And I've got some notes on here to myself, so you don't have to pay attention to those. Once you peruse, there's 2 quotes in here, and they're separated by the, and then all of these have the same cyber, quote, so they're not included, it's separate. But you can see this one is Toko Marine, and this one is Trident, so we're with Trident now, so, the other, I think we used to be with the other one, but, a long time ago, so they recoded it as well. But the policy covers obviously a lot of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
vehicles, that, buildings, property, all that. So it's quite extensive, and it's actually taken us quite a while to get quotes together, cause it's just the amount of information and.
There were a few differences on that top page there, like on deductibles and
Yeah.
things like that. About 3 lines out of it had slight differences.
Yeah.
And the same thing over here, I mean,
Yeah.
you have a different amount of deductible on it.
Yeah, but that one was the cheapest one, is that right? Or am I thinking of that? Yeah.
Yes.
So, you know, it's expensive, once you see the total amount of the policy.
Yes, it is.
It's a lot, so we obviously wanna, you know, make a good decision and give ourselves plenty of coverage.
And the current insurer is
It's with Trident,
Trident.
yeah,
Okay.
which is one of those, yeah.
Alright.
And that one will go down slightly with this quote, because it has some equipment that we've since gotten rid of. It was, you know, we pulled all this, cause we've been working on this for, you know, a few months, several months. So some of the things we've gotten rid of, that are still on that list, so that'll go down even a little bit more. Not much, but a little bit. wanna make sure that we're doing everything we can to minimize our risk in various areas.
These, commercial property locations, what are they?
I mean, well, that would be city hall, the
Oh,
parks, the
oh,
pool,
okay.
like the
Okay.
water plants, the sewer plants, the booster stations,
Yeah, anything the
Yeah.
city owns.
yeah, so it's,
Oh, okay,
it's a lot, yeah.
alright. Well,
Really
I
more
saw
than
this repeated
stop.
address several times.
Yeah, yeah,
Stop and think about it, there's
Yeah.
more places.
yeah, and then it layers other stuff besides just the building and the contents, you have to have the additional risk associated with it.
Wow.
It's extensive, it's a lot of, work to sit and go through.
So this protects us if someone would get injured
Yeah,
at that
yeah, it
location?
covers, yeah, all those,
Right.
but you know, like, the pool, you know, there's, you know, accidents can happen there, there's a lot of, like, areas that are not in like a standard, like your homeowner's insurance, you know, it's just a
Right.
whole, and not every, so it's hard to find companies that'll quote everything.
Yeah, that one list I saw, that there was about 4 or 5 companies that, oh, right here it was.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4 companies wouldn't even quote.
And then we had one that this company got another quote, but it was way higher than what we were already paying, so he didn't even bother including it. Because it was-
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
so,
got it on here, so
Yeah,
yeah, it's just
yeah.
so much higher than the
Yes,
others, there's
yes.
just no point in
and,
following through with
Yeah.
it.
so.
So by August the 31st, we have to have one of these
Yes.
as our
Yeah.
insured.
Yeah.
For 1 year.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's the actual coverage right there. Okay. Yeah.
You know, what insurance does the employees have?
For health insurance,
Yeah.
it's an income claim.
Anthem. Yeah.
Cause they used to have
Just- just
they used to have
remind me.
IU Health and then they spun off into Anthem,
Yeah, that's what I got too.
yeah.
Blue Cross
And then
Blue
they
Shield,
have
whatever
Guardian,
the heck it is.
Guardian for vision and dental, if they want it. And the city covers their short-term disability, and the city also pays, $25,000 in life insurance.
Mm.
The city pays that as well.
thoughts, gentlemen? I know it's hard to look at that and digest it, other than, I mean, like I said, there's some differences in deductibles between
Right.
all of them.
And, but the annual fee is, which
And
one's?
Annual fee goes anywhere from this 168,000 and change, 188,000 and change.
Right.
172,000 and change, but there's some differences
Right.
here on their
Deductibles.
deductibles.
Right.
And I think this other one was quite a bit higher than
I
that.
think it was.
Yeah, it was 195,000
Yeah.
and change.
Now, does the, city council see this?
No, we'll have
You-
to approve that.
You would approve that, I mean, you will have it available for them, but you guys would approve that.
And which one you have now?
We have the
bid.
Trident,
Which it's the one.
Yeah.
188 and change, so, you know, we can go one way and save about 20, or the only other one that's close is this one that's 172.
And the current, insurer has not caused us any issues over, I mean, they've been responding and providing the proper payouts in,
I
in
believe-
history.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, I know we had someone sue us on a sidewalk fall, and they got that taken care of, so that was covered.
And this also, the other, from this little binder, he had us pull all of our loss reports for the last 6, 7, 8 years, so he saw, any claims we had against us, that sort of thing, so that, he could quote that accurately based on the risk and whatever, so.
My personal opinion is if you hadn't had a problem with what you got, stick with what you got. I mean,
But I'm looking at it, like, we could save
if you can save
$20,000,
$20,000, yeah,
with the decrease in our
I get it,
property tax revenue
yeah.
and some other questions that are up in the air as far as revenue from lit and things like that, there's a lot of variables, so.
Yeah.
If we could save it,
I don't know, of course, yeah, we don't have history with this.
the first one that,
The one that's 170.
yeah, I mean, that, I think we were told that we had that one maybe a long time ago, possibly,
Okay.
we quoted it.
Well, I can't remember, but what's the deductible on the one that's cheaper compared to the one you're on now?
Just on, I assume that's on buildings part, grounds, it's 10,000, whereas the deductible here, looks like 2,500. If I'm reading that right.
But that's $20,000 more.
Lower, this one's $4,000 more. But it's a different
Totally different.
company. I mean, either way, in order to save some significant money, we probably will switch
Yeah,
Yeah,
the carrier.
Yeah.
I mean, the company.
but
We just gotta decide.
if you're gonna switch
We
one,
just wanna
it's
go
gonna
with
save you
straight.
20 grand.
yeah, I mean, it's always a gamble, what if we don't have any claims, and we just pay more and we
Yeah,
not pay in our pocket, or we can have a couple and it's gonna end up being a wash. So, it's just like regular insurance, Yeah, I felt okay going either direction, so, it's up to you, Gary.
Well, the only other thought that I would have, which is, this is just comes from being in business, is this one is still handled by Hoosier Hills, so
Yeah.
it's still staying in town.
And the other one is he's German American, he's at the bank in Bedford, which we do most of our business with, so. he's in the area as well.
Yeah.
I personally will go with whatever you wanna recommend.
Well, if you, I mean, you wanna keep it in town, you know, go with the one from Hoosier Hills.
Well, see, that would probably be my recommendation, especially if we had them in the past. I'm talking about this GMHCC at some point.
Yeah.
I know that's costing us about $4,000 more.
Surprise.
But that's just my feeling. At least that's, still keeping some business with Hoosier Hills when we have shifted our funds mostly to German Bank.
I agree with you, switch it to one of the Hoosier Hills.
I'll be in agreement with that also.
I'll make the motion that we go with, the TNHCC public risk policy by, I don't know how you pronounce that,
Yeah, I don't know either.
almost Tokyo, but not.
Yeah.
Anybody have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Okay. We'll let them know. And then, so part of the audit, you know, I was giving you guys quarterly reports for fund balances and all that. They were basically stating that they want us to do something a little more robust communication wise. So, again, to preemptively say, so by the audit's over, we're starting this process, is the first meeting of the month, I'm gonna present you the bank balances. And then by the second meeting of the month, I should have all the bank statements ready for you to review and do that. So that way you get a snapshot.
Right.
And then, cause we're still waiting on some of the bank statements to get here, so we're gonna start that process. Again, so we can be like, look, we're already working ahead. So I'm gonna pass that around now. Some of these bank statements, we've gotten approval from council to roll these in to make it one account. So I kind of color coded the ones that are together, and made notes on there of what accounts will be moved. And by the end of the month, we'll be switching those over, so we have fewer bank accounts and fewer things to reconcile, and just easier bookkeeping across the board. So,
So these numbers here reflect what we have
right
in,
today, yes.
Okay.
That's our snapshot. So that's our investments. It has one, loan on there, which is for our backhoe, and then all the accounts. And then those are actually fewer accounts than what we did have. We've already moved some in there and combined them together, so, again, we're inching our way towards a simpler statement.
Well, I think you mentioned it was over 20
Yes,
when you.
yes. And some of them had a few
20
dollars, some,
accounts?
yes, yeah.
Just imagine having to reconcile over
Yeah.
every month.
Yeah, it's a lot, it is a lot.
and all these that are in pink are balances of cash that we have at these
Mm-hmm, yes,
locations.
and that's grown substantially over the last couple of years, cause we worked really hard to be, find cost savings, just better managing some things, and, so we put ourselves in a much better position than we once were. And again, that'll help us offset property tax changes, local income tax, all these changes that are heading our way that are probably gonna hit us, harder than they did this year. We'll be able to offset and kind of ride that out while other solutions are brought forward. So,
Okay, I'm just looking for the total, and here
Yeah.
it is.
Hi Denise.
You wanna go over to my house after you leave here?
it'll cost you.
Oh, and a says, okay, I see the current balance, but the available balance being lower is based on,
Stuff that'll be posted today, or that's
Oh,
pending
okay.
in there.
so it's a, almost a $70,000 change between
Yeah, yeah,
current and
yes, for
available.
anything that's
And that was all
outstanding.
based on what we just.
It
saw.
could be, well, or we
Or-
have, other things that are, checks that are outstanding that
Oh,
are
okay.
posted sort of thing, that
Alright.
maybe are there and they haven't cleared, or pending charges,
Okay.
would be on there, so there's always a lot coming in and going out at various times. And by moving our balances to German American, we made more in interest on some of those accounts in 1 month than we did an entire year at the other bank, so that's really,
Do we ever do investments in bonds and things of that nature?
no, we're
Municipal
limited by
bonds.
what we're allowed to invest in, which are CDs, or there's a bond bank that we could invest our money in, the state
Right.
Indiana Bond Bank, and those are the only two options that we have.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, municipal bonds are safe, investments.
Yes, we
But
are
we can't.
only allowed to put money into the bond bank
Okay.
or a CD.
Can't play the stock market.
Can't do anything else, so,
It's probably a
yeah,
good thing.
very safe, you gotta be very, very safe.
That's a pretty good the amount there.
It is, and again, we've worked really hard.
Yeah.
To save money, make good decisions, cut things that we could cut, and really strictly manage our budget.
Right.
And keep our spending where it needs to be, so that's let us, get ourselves sorted in a much better shape than what we were in.
Yeah.
So, that'll be step one of getting us, ahead of the audit and some things, so then next month we'll do, or the end of the month, we'll have all the bank statements and start that process, in addition to the quarterly fund reports, so we'll cover
More good
all the
stuff.
bases.
Any other questions or anything, concern?
We do have, we'll be, doing the first reading of the budget in September, to be approved in October, so once we get that all finalized, we'll give you copies of that. Only makes sense, and you'll see what's approved and then versus what we spend, so you have an idea of that, so that's all in the works, all at the same time.
Okay, I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Thank you.